problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back.
Official welcome to Dubai, United Arab Emirates. With this, we're starting off the video. I'm super excited. Our mission is gonna be to see the tallest building in the world. I just got here yesterday night. It was actually quite funny. I got like greeted. Felt like a very long flight. We touched down in Dubai. Thank you. And it's warm. It's warm. So I'm joining these lovely ladies over here on a ride into the city. Right now, I'll be trying to make my way somehow into Dubai. My mission right now is gonna be to get a first impression of the city. Obviously, I've already seen the skyline, I've seen the building, I'm blown away. This is some futuristic, very different world. And tell me in like one sentence, what is Dubai?
Fun.
Fun?
Absolutely fun.
And now I'm gonna like pump in music in there and it's gonna be like, ooh, yeah, it's gonna go crazy. Okay, so right now, first time in Dubai during daylight, and just like it's not a random area I'm in, but just go out of your hotel and you just get like bombarded by these huge buildings, this huge skyline. Ooh, I really don't know what is in store for me right now. Heading to Dubai downtown, Burj Khalifa.
It's 14 dirhams, 1 4. If you just go, it's only 8 dirhams.
Do you recommend me getting the card?
If you have 5 days.
Yeah.
Because if you keep on buying the tickets on 5 days, it will cost you more.
I'll take it. My first step is always figuring out the logistics, figuring out how the transport works here. And this card, like, he told me all the options. Great guy at the reception. 25 dirhams, which is like, kind of like 13. Oh wait, what is it? Oh, it's really not that much. It's like $6, kind of like that, $6-7. And with that, I have a balance of 19 dirhams. This is going to be my card. So we'll see how much the trip is going to cost. He was not able exactly to tell me. He told me it's like depending on the stations. Yeah.
They got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back.
And so we got out of the subway, super modern. Dang, I love it. Like, you gotta know, I highly appreciate extremely untouched nature, just adventurous type of traveling. But at the same time, I'm like, hey, I'm a sucker for like big buildings, for modern structures, just the thought behind it. All of this have been just built by humans in the past few years, and whatever you want to say and think about it, it's extremely impressive. And while for the longest time people have been telling me, yo Danny, you have to go to Dubai, I was always like, yeah, at some point I will, but I'll tell you at the end why I didn't go before. But luckily, I'm very pleasantly, let's say, maybe even surprised of how impressed I am. I'm right now in front of the Burj Khalifa. Man, you have to look up like that. Tallest building in the world. Actually, I just approached someone asking how tall it is. They have to look it up on the Google. That's how things work these days. You don't 820 meters so far, the tallest building in the world. Let's take another look at it. Hey, I think you know that you're in Dubai when all of a sudden, from all directions, you're getting hit with mind-boggling structures like the one over there. Very slightly reminds me of the Marina Bay Sands, just because there's like a ship similar structure on top. Very different, but that's has been my first thought. You know, I'm just looking at the Burj Khalifa, then I'm turning around like, whoa, and right next to it they're building. And when I actually approached the people asking them of how tall the Burj Khalifa is, what they told me is like, yeah, like I'm like, so it's the tallest building? They're like, yeah, yet. So they are once again trying to top that off, building another huge structure. And my plan as of right now is gonna be to head over there. What's up, guys? Head over to the left, film the video for the second channel. And it looks like I'm the only one crazy mofo walking around in that excruciating heat. Actually, I gotta say, it's pretty alright. People also told me that as of right now it's like the best weather because it's like 35 degrees and not 45 and humid, so it's not that super hot. But also, guys, I'm wearing jeans right now. I was in Germany, I was like, hey, I need to get shorts, I'm going to warm places, but all the stores didn't have any shorts. So I was like, hey, I'm gonna be in Dubai. I know that here is the biggest mall in the world. It's supposed to be crazy too. We're going there next. I'm not sure if this is like the main mall in Dubai. I'm gonna ask someone right now. But you see, also, when I come to a new place, I have a rough idea of what I can do. I have a rough, let's say, vision or let's say picture of the place. But at the same time, only after spending a day, 2 or 3 in that place, and if I stay longer obviously, then I look into what I can do, how the things are like. Because when I get to a place, I want to figure out most of the stuff by myself. The first impression of the place. I don't want to come with a set expectation of how things are supposed to look like. Some people might say, oh, you're not prepared. Well, I think actually that's the best way to prepare yourself from an experience that is like, let's say, free of outcome, or let's say less than that, be less tied up to your expectation of how things are supposed to be. Just get there and get like the real authentic first impression. Hello. Hi. Okay, first impression of the mall. I'm gonna be honest. At some point, if you have been to a few places, like I did all of these videos, mall in this like blank place are crazy, amazing, insane. They all look very similar. Even when I've been walking in here, I've been like asking, like, is this like the grand one mall? And I think I will have to really make my way through here to also find the aquarium. I'm quite excited for that. And once again, I have no idea of how it's gonna look like, this aquarium. I maybe have seen like a photo of it or something. Let's see. Okay, so I'm coming out of the mall. I spent definitely way too much time there. All in all, I gotta say, it's huge. I have no idea how big it actually is. Like, I've been walking around for hours. And I think at this point, really, for the most part, the best way to describe Dubai is you look at the skyline, you look at the individual buildings, and you think, hey, if that would be in another city, that would be like the highlight. That would be like the, you know, freaky, out of the norm, very creative type of architecture. But right now I'm just looking at the skyline. You know, this one building looks like in London. The other buildings look a lot like Singapore. Then we have a little bit more traditional, I think, Arabic influences. I had little expectations. I had little idea of how it's gonna be. And overall, I'm definitely super overwhelmed. I'm just looking at the skyline and I'm not sure of what to be in awe of, you know. So, what's up, man? How you doing? Nice car. Okay, there's a huge crowd. The sun is coming down, fountains are starting. I am at the right place. We are finishing off the night at the laptop. Whether I'm traveling or not, you gotta keep track of things you have to get done. So I was thinking about going out tonight, but it's probably gonna happen tomorrow in the next video. But with that also, we're probably gonna be able to hit it early morning. I hope this time my alarm is gonna go off. I'm gonna make sure to put on a few. Let's make it happen. Okay guys, we're back at the room. I am editing the video right now. Something very, very weird happened. Actually, I'm ended the video on the terrace with this amazing view during sunrise, but somehow I have no idea how. Basically, the radio signal got into my camera recording and I'm speaking there. Like, let me give you a glimpse. The camera and a lot of super like big doubts that I still, and over it is like radio playing. At first I was like, what is this? And then there's like a radio host and then there's music in between. But then I had also a switch. I have no idea how that happened, but yeah, well, that's gonna be the ending now. Let's see what other surprises Dubai has in stock for me. The plan for right now is gonna be, we're gonna check out the beach, the marina area, and yeah, Dubai, the modern, futuristic city. This experience for 4 or 5 days before we're heading to India. Until next time, smash the thumbs up button, subscribe if you haven't yet. And yeah, let me listen to a little more of that radio. I'm be thinking about all the other stuff. I'm gonna be thinking about all
They got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems. I solve them. I run through the money.